Hey everyone, welcome to my channel The Board Estambales, and today we are going to look at how to play Bunnies Patrol. This game is by Roast and Toast Games. It takes about 20 minutes to play. It's for 1 to 4 players. That means you can play by yourself too, and it's for ages 5 plus. So since we are doing the cooperative game series, and I didn't know this was a cooperative game until I sat and read the rules. So this one is an addition to our cooperative board games collection. This game I also think would be a great Christmas gift idea or to play with your family on Christmas, because it's based on being a detective for Santa and finding all the gifts for the kids before the sly fox finds all the gifts. So I think this is a great Christmas theme game, and it's since it is for young players, you can include all the family members and play this game together as a cooperative game. So now I will not do the unboxing, or I will not show you the contents of the game, but we will move on to the setup of the game. And if you want to see the contents of the game, I will have the link to the shorts that I have posted, and you can check that out. So yeah, let's move on to the setup of the game. Alright, let's look at how to set up the game. First, you will take all these thin parts and you will shuffle them up and then place them face up. So there are 8 parts and you will put them face up in any order. Then you will take this big part with Santa, and place it on the right hand side of the board. And with the one with the Santa's house, you will put it on the left side of the board. This will be the beginning side. Then you will take the fox standee right here and place it up here. The fox only moves through the forest. Before I put these tokens on the board itself, I wanted to show you that any token that does not have the fox symbol on it is the gift, and then the one with the fox symbol is a snack for the fox, which will help the fox move forward apart from the fox side on the die that we have for this game. So that was just what I wanted to show you before we set this up onto the board, and then let's go ahead and see how to set these up onto the board. Next, you will take all these gift tokens and shuffle them face down, and then place it on all the gift token where it's marked right here. I went ahead and placed all the gift tokens a flip side, and then we will take the standees. Each player, depending on how many of them are playing, you will take a place on the first board right here. So I'm just setting this game up for 4 players. So that is the setup of the game, and then the youngest player will go first. All right, let's look at how to play the game. First up, we have this bunny already on the gift, so we are going to look what's behind it. So this one is a truck which does not have the fox. It's not a snack for the fox, so we are going to keep this for us right here. And next up, we are going to take these 2 die and give it a good roll, because we are going to assume that this one was the youngest player and they're going to go first. So they got 2 bunnies. That means they can move 2 steps forward. Okay, now this, when they came here, it's a leaky pocket. That means that the gift that they just won has to go back, because the leaky pocket basically means that your gift leaked out of your pocket, or you dropped it basically. So you're going to put one of the gifts back onto the place where there is an empty gift spot. Okay, so now let's go on for the next player's turn. So they got 3 bunnies, and you cannot move less than how many steps you have gotten, and you can move anyhow. You can go up, down, front, and back too. So let's go up and collect this gift. We already know that's a truck from the last thing. Next, we will move up here, so that's 2 steps right here, and it's another of the gifts, so that's 2 gifts out of the 6 that we need, and then we just need to reach to the end right here. So, and then we'll just move 1 step down. Okay, so that's the second player's turn. Following, the third player will do the same, and they rolled 3 bunnies too. When you step here, you get to move 1 more step. So if you had just gotten like 1, then you would put here, and then you would get to move 1 more step. But we have 1, 2, 3. Let's get this gift. Okay, so let's see what's inside. All right, so we found another of the gifts. So that's 3 gifts for us, and the fox is still there, which is great. Now, one more thing we need to look at is this water puddle. All right here. So you must either walk around the water puddle or jump over it, spending 2 steps. So since the bunny was already there, I didn't do that. But say this bunny came here, then I would have to go up and here, or I would have to use like 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. So I would have to roll 4 bunnies on here. All right, let's go ahead and work out the last player's turn. All right, so they got 4 bunnies. So they'll move up here 1, and then we look underneath the bunny. Wow, there's like a hair there. Okay, so this is a snack for the fox, which means we'll put this back on the backs outside, and then the fox gets to move on to the first tile. Okay, so that's there. And since we don't have 4 steps to move, so I'll go 1 up, 3 and 4. So I got all my 4 steps done. And then we'll move on to the back, move back to the first bunny. Okay, so here we got a fox and 2 steps. So the fox will move 1 more step up here, and I will move 2 steps forward. So 1 and 2. Let's open this gift and see what we got. We got 1 more snack for the fox. So the fox will get to move 1 more step ahead. So the goal of the game is to collect 6 gifts that does not have the treats, but 6 gifts, and then reach the Santa here. All the players should reach the Santa before the fox reaches Santa. Okay, so right now we are doing pretty decent. We are looking good. All right, if you reach on this door here, if you stop on this door, then you would go back and come out of the another door, and if you come here, then you would have to go back. Okay, let's roll up for the second player, and they got 3 bunnies. So let's see, the second player is right here. 1, 2, and they'll have to go up here, and then they'll just come out of here because we don't have enough steps to go around the puddle ice hole. Let's move on to the third player, and they got 3 bunnies again. So they'll do 1, and they'll do 2. They haven't mentioned in the rules that whether you can step with another bunny, so you can make your home rule whether you can or you cannot. Okay, so I'm going to step here, and then I'm going to go on this 2 dice, which will be my third step. When you when you come on this tile here, which has the 2 dice, you get to go again. So you're going to roll again, and then they rolled 3 again. So let's see, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let's open this and see what's underneath. So we got 1 more snack for the fox. So the fox moves up. Let's look at the 4th player now. And the 4th player rolled 3 bunnies too. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and since they moved on here, that means you can swap places with any other bunny on the board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap places with this bunny right here and go back here and move that bunny up here. Okay, now let's go back to the first player. So we have 2 bunnies. So we're going to go to 1 and 2, or we can use 2 bunnies and get here. Okay, because we are using the 2 bunnies to go around this puddle right here. So that's what we used it. And then they get to roll the dice again. So they got 3 bunnies now. So they'll go 1, 2, and 3. And then they'll pick up this gift. And it's a gift. Yay! So we have 4 gifts and 2 more to go. Now it's the second player's turn. And they rolled 4 bunnies. So they'll go back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we're going to pick this up and see what's inside. We got another snack for the fox. So we'll just move the fox 1 step forward. Next, we'll move the 3rd player. and we got 2 bunnies. So they'll just go back 1, 2 and pick this up, and we know this is a gift because we have all 4 snacks already out. So we have 5 gifts now. And then the last player is the yellow one, and that's 3. So they will move 3 steps, 1, 2 and 3. So they get to roll again. So they will move 2 spaces, so they want to go around the puddle, so they'll just meet the Santa there. And now let's see the first player again. The first player got 2 dice, so we'll just move them back and get the gift. And that's the last gift that we have gotten. Now all that is left is for all these 3 bunnies to reach here before we roll any more fox dice. So, and we did roll fox dice and 2 bunny dice. So fox goes up, and the second player was I think it was the green one. I'm not sure. Let's move them 2 steps. So we have to go here because since we're going around them. Okay, over them. Let's see the third player. They rolled 3 bunnies. Awesome. So they can go 1, 2, and 3. And they can swap spaces with this bunny right here. So now the yellow player is done. So we're going to go to the first player, which is the purple one. And they rolled 4 bunnies. So they can just go 1, 2, and they reach. Now let's look at the green one. And they got 4 bunnies too. So 1, 2, 3. They made it too. And then the last one, we rolled a fox and 1 step. And we can't swap bunnies with anybody. But let's move the bunny here. If you move on to this golden gift place, it means that flip and resolve the effect of any face down gift token on the board. So currently we don't have any face down gift token, but if we did, we could either find a snack that would help the fox move forward, or we could find a gift that we need for Santa. So at the moment we don't have anything, so we're just going to move forward. And then they rolled a 4. So 1, 2, 3. And yay, we win the game because the fox has not reached, but all 4 bunnies have reached, and we found all the 6 gifts. So that's the game. It's pretty simple. It has a lot of potential of more wins than losses. So let's talk more about it in the final thoughts. Moving on to the final thoughts, this game will end up in wins more than losses because on this die here we only have 1 fox symbol, and the second die does not even have any fox symbol. So the chances of rolling this is pretty low. And then you only have 4 of the snack tokens for the fox. So even if we find all 4 tokens, and if the fox is here, it will be able to move only 4 steps forward. And the chances of getting a fox is pretty slim. So most of the time it's going to be a win, which kind of would be would not be so exciting for the adults playing the game. But I think the young kids, especially since this game is recommended for 5+, I would even take it down for like the late 3s and early 4-year-olds. They can play this game, and since the victory is always possible, most of the time possible, I think they would enjoy it more as a cooperative game. And since the victory is going to build their confidence that yes, they can play board games at a very young age. Also, they have certain rules that are missing in this game, whether you can move along with another bunny on the same tile, or they haven't mentioned it. And I think that's kind of upsetting because now you're trying to make your own home rules, which is sometimes fun because then you can just choose to play it your way. Also here on the rule sheet that I just read, I might have read and overlooked, is that on your turn you can re-roll your dice if you do not like the results, but only once and only 2 dice at once. So if I'm not happy with the first result, I'm going to roll it again. And you can do it only one more time, but that also kind of brings in more chances of victory. Okay. And if your bunny stops on special space, follow its instructions. And we covered most of the instructions except the carrot one, which was skip your next turn. So if any of the bunny lands on the carrot, you have to skip your next turn, but it's one carrot in the whole wide world, and you can go up, down, front, back. So you would probably be able to skip this carrot at any point that you are about to reach it. So that kind of, I feel like it's a much younger, it's a game for much younger kids, and adults would kind of be bored by it. But I think the kids alone, if they are playing, they would enjoy it. There's nothing to read. It's just dice rolling. The quality of the game is good. It is really a good quality game. The material and the tokens and everything is good. The dice is made out of wood, so it is a good quality game. But I think it will be more fun for kids playing together, especially younger kids who are like late threes, fours, and fives. I think this would be much more fun for them, and maybe an older sibling playing with them, just helping them out, because chances are that the younger kids would try to make more mistakes. They would reach here, they would go there, because here you can skip this, you can skip this if you want as an adult when you're thinking, or even an older kid who's thinking that way. But the younger kids would tend to make a lot more mistakes and have the chance of the fox reaching to the Santa before all the bunnies have reached the Santa. Also, I would think that just because this game would be a great game for Christmas, like I talked earlier, if you just want to pull out something and play on Christmas morning, and this would be a good gift to give for younger kids, and you just open it on Christmas Day and play it together, which would be super fun. So I think it would be a great game for younger level players or younger aged players. And kind of not, this game would not want them, they would not need much help with this game. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Comment below and let me know if you have played this game and what are your thoughts on these games. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.